I cast my bread upon the water, like the flood harvests blood after the slaughter. The walls are dripping with desire and disease. Disappointment is your need. Yeah, tabernacle is the font of greed. Clouds have given up their rain. Through the pain, not a bullet nor a blade, a fireball or a fade, a whimper, scream or shout, just a light switch turning out. The zealot's truth, the victor and the victim. Drink up your plastic proof. The prophet of the red line comes, burning vulture of the numb, ever incomplete. In the dungeon rush of the dirty game, the secret silence spreads the blame. Piety through deconstruction, and purity is pure corruption. Download your despair on me, the blood-red tomb of the broken age. Overturn, invoke and burn, and carry me to the dying light. Tell a joke that I can't remember. From high water unto hell, I shoot that fucker who cast that spell. I was born leaving without a plan, and I slip right through Jesus' hands, straight through the prayer room, right in hand. What went the last boy with the one black eye?
We need your help. I'm talking, of course, about extremism and extremist ideology. Views and conduct run counter to everything which can actually tear at the fabric of who we are as an institution. We need your help. We need your help.
Hey, Cave Witch. Hello. Which song you talking about? You talking about the one playing right now? That would be White Trash by Goddamn White Trash by Ministry. No, you didn't miss anything. You're right on time.
The goddamn white trash!
Playing some music while people get ready.
The goddamn white trash!
You get the picture?
Oh, the first one I played? Well, that would be, Pigs Baptized, Bless, and Bleed. I did end up watching the Kabucha movie. You'll get our vlog on that shortly.
Is you need, yeah, tabernacle is the font of greed. Clouds have given up their rain. Through the pain.
Yeah, this is the main project of the former lead singer of KMFDM.
Eyeball or a fade.
Pig.
A whimper, scream or shout. Just a light switch. Turning out. Wow, listen like a fool to the zealot's truth. The victor and the victim. Drink up your plastic proof. The prophet of the red line comes. Burning vulture of the numb. Ever incomplete.
Am I familiar with Seth Putnam? I can't say that I am, actually. In the dungeon rush of the dirty game, the secret silence spreads the blame. Piety through deconstruction, and purity is pure corruption. Download your despair on me. The blood
Yeah, who's Seth Putnam?
Crooked timber, tell a joke that I can't remember. From high water unto hell, I shoot that fucker who cast that spell. I was born leaving without a plan, and I slipped right through Jesus' hands, straight through the prayer room, right in half. What went the last boy with the one black eye?
Hey, Perry, what's up? Let's say we continue our little exploration of the band Pig with another one from the same album.
Truth is sin. Truth is sin.
This is Truth is Sin.
Is sin. Truth is sin. Truth is sin.
Like sirens lure a sailor, I'll suck and curry favor. A light identifies you, the culture crucifies you. I need a church of new restraints with stand-up sins and fallen saints. I'll be the thorn right by your side, your merciful and willing guide. This is the time you can dream. I'll tear apart your every seam. The shortest step is always down to disappointment's stamping ground. The opium of the people chose the emperor in brand new clothes. The spitting, spouting new decrees binds the chains to set you free. To torch your feast, the golden goose lands at your feet. The monster is unleashed.
Truth is sin. Truth is sin. Truth is sin. Truth is sin.
The burning bridges light your way, scar the path with tolls to pay. A golden life, a golden age, in the shit-filled golden cage. The upward struggles, downward lies, that don't know what and that don't know why. And that don't know whys. I'll be the new prescription mixer. I'm always there to fix ya. The bitter blows become the blessing, always dressed to keep you guessing. The opium of the people chose the emperor in brand new clothes. The spitting, spouting new decrees binds the chains to set you free. It is the flame to torch your feast. The golden goose lands at your feet.
Hey, Johnny, how are you doing? Oh yeah, the spiritual contemplation is absolutely yeah. This entire album is like filled with songs that are like kind of intended to be like heretical hymns. This is from the same album as Baptize, Bless, and Bleed, which you can hear the revivalist like feature gospel in that song. Let's round out our little adventure, our little exploration of Pig with one of my personal favorites. This is from a different album. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
The shivering raven, drag kicking and screaming tall. You ain't worth saving. The light of this life is a Stanley knife.
Part of the reason I like this is a little bit of DJ Farewell in here. Also known as Fetus. Yeah, one of my other favorite songs by Pig here is called Symphony for the Devil, but that fucker is like 12 minutes long. Oh, the original, Alan Moore's original run, Swamp Thing, is awesome.
Heroin is heartbreak, a two-timing liar, sending the sweat fuel for my funeral pyre. A foul bell, she's a foul mouth, fingered on the trigger on the
Oh. Almost done here.
If you get to heaven before I do, make a little hole and pull me through.
Yeah, that was Pig's version of One Meatball. I have another song by Pig that I really love, but called Symphony for the Devil, but it is like 12 minutes long. That is a bit much. However, you may detect, for those of you who are very familiar with, a little more familiar with industrial music, you may have detected that that song has a little bit of J.G. Thirlwell in it, also known as Fetus. Just give you, and y'all probably remember this one. I played it before, but it's been a while, so let's do it. This is Fetus, a.k.a. J.G. Thirlwell, Throne of Agony.
Been yelling into an empty closet to the point of no return and no deposit. Feeling and watching while rolling coins. Or roll the dice, the one time. Hello, Central Game in no man's land. From a walking waste disposal unit. Transfusion from me, kill the feet apart. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew me well. That I've been killing my ring cell by cell. It only takes a bullet to make the wine toin. And this one's for you. Toll is belling, sun's just telling, nose is running, feet is smelling. Currently less than a human wreck. Give me a break, start at the neck. I run my body from the throne of agony. My conscience and constitution daggered me. Talk up another tracheotomy. Stab another dagger in the back of me. The dark thoughts point my evil soul. My brutal spirits toying to gold. I move my body from
Hey,
the throne
Flashman.
of agony.
Just playing a bit of Fetus, a bit of J.G. Thirlwell.
Choke up another 1,000 Marlboros. Everything goes for them ordinary Joes. They'll cut off your face, they'll spite your nose. I don't need to touch their toes and
That was Throne of Agony by J.G. Thirlwell, a.k.a. Fetus. And, hey, let's follow that up with another classic by him. This one is Descent into the Inferno.
Another hungover morning.
This one's got a bit more of a swing to it.
The Black Lagoon.
Not sure if it's because when the song was released, I feel Danny Elfman could do a decent cover of this song.
With a view.
I sometimes wonder if Danny Elfman was not somewhat inspired by J.G. Thirlwell.
From the inside.
And you can't see out the windows, and smoke gets in your eyes.
Or if it was or possibly the other way around, too. They came up about the same time.
And a scene sprawling landscape of nothing. And nothing is its middle name.
Yeah, this was a old staple at the Roxy, the goth club I used to go to back in Washington, D.C.
So for that you can't see 10 feet in front. I want everything.
I always wanted to direct a fucking gunfight in a fucking nightclub to this thing.
Make a withdrawal from a blood bank. You can't see out them windows.
You'll see why as it gets faster. Like I said, it's a swing song.
Cry, 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 cry.
Give me a stiff one and make it a double. I don't know when I've had.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the idea, kid. J.G. Thirlwell is, J.G. Thirlwell is another guy who masters like the low, growly old man voice.
It ain't worth having. I ain't the most popular boy I know. That's common knowledge in this town. I'm trying hard to DIY, but everything is broken down. And you can't see out the windows, and smoke gets in your eyes, and eyes just wanna cry, 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 cry.
Oh, make tomato soup. Hola. Hola, Riggs.
What's coming to you? You get
Thank you
a
for the
stomach
donation.
tumor. You get a steak right through your
Muchas gracias.
Satan and I spit in my face. Whatever happened to the human race? What happens to the humanistic face? Why?
Yeah, this is one of the like, that's an early and probably, in my opinion, the king of electro swing. Um, it was Descent into the Inferno by Fetus, aka J.G. Thirlwell, whose music you all know actually, but you probably know him from this. He's the guy that does all the music for Venture Brothers. Or did. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff, the old J.G. Thirlwell. Ah, yeah, super cool. I know Gomez is back there being a kitty. What do you want, buddy? I see you. What, you want me to open the door? Pet the kitty? Oh, kitty doesn't want up. He doesn't want up. Kitty doesn't want up. Oh, now kitty is distrustful of the hand. He's distrustful of the hand. He wants me to open the goddamn door. Well, I guess I gotta fucking do that. Get myself some coffee on the way. All right, come on. All right, get out there. Get out there. Yeah. How'd you guess? You too. Little kitty bastard. Watch, in a few moments, he's going to be clawing at that door. Trying to get in the other way. Let's kill those damn imps in your house. Well, he's not allowed to kill the imps. He's not allowed to do that. Would just is father or human? It depends. We've always voiced him as saying father. Yeah. Oh. Honestly, he's an odd cat. Like, all cats are odd, but like he's a little extra odd. Like, he doesn't like curling up with people, but he likes curling up near people. And so, yeah, Cartoon Network and Disney suck because they're listening to bean counters, the CEOs, and not the fans and creators. Well, yeah, I mean, but then again, like, maybe that show ran its course, you know? Like, I can see those guys just being like, no, we're done with Venture Brothers. We've been doing this for, like, what, 15 years? You know, more than that, probably closer to 20. You know, time to put it down. You know, just put this down for a bit, you know? I mean, I loved the show, but, like, that was my cat. You know, there's always been this tremendous tension between creativity and business, you know. And I know that one of the problems everyone with AI has is that it is the business side trying to get rid of the unpredictability of the artist. There's just one problem with that, which is the unpredictability is what creates the quality. It's what creates something worth watching. You know, I haven't seen the Venture Brothers movie. Like, that's something I actually haven't seen that. I'm told it's good. I just haven't had the time to actually like sit down and watch it. Because there's also like a couple of seasons I've missed. So I feel like I should watch the seasons that I missed before I watch the movie, because it kind of concludes everything. You know, but the unpredictability of art is what gives it its power. You know, sure you want to, sure it's you want what you want, but there's this problem, and I run into it all the time whenever I'm doing art director stuff. You know, which is a lot of times you don't know what you need. You have an idea. You may have a pretty good idea, but ultimately you don't know what you need until the artist gives it to you. You know, that happens all the fucking time. That happens all the fucking time. That is a daily fucking occurrence where I need something, but I only have a vague idea what it is. And I don't know what it is until I see it. And I don't see it until the artist has made it. Aw, there's a screenshot from my sister fell asleep. Aw. Cat emerges too. Oh, out comes Kitty. Yeah, it is the darkness. Oh, sorry. Sorry about your cat and dog. I hope they had a good long life. I hope they had good long lives. Oh, Bob Iger. Oh, he's just a businessman. I'm not. I'm also like, well, I'm always weirded out by. I'm weirded out by Disney because it controls so much media. You know, which I don't. I'm not a big fan of the Warner Brothers Disney merger, but I'm also out of fucks to give on it. I'm just like, yeah, media's going to be a monopoly. You can't stop it. We can't stop it. That's just going to be how it is. I wish I could tell you differently. You know, but unless the government decides that they've got too much fucking control, they're going to have all the fucking control. Like, that's just the way it's going to work. You know, I and it's frustrating because yeah, trust busting. Yeah, the great Teddy Roosevelt, the great trust buster. You know, like, yeah, like this is like his version of a horror story. Like what's happening with the media. What's happening with companies in general, but the media in particular. You know. Cat lived until 18, dog was 15. Oh, that's a good long life for those animals. I'm hoping at some point in my lifetime there'll be some kind of major crackdown on corporate entities. Well, the thing is that there's going to have to. There's going to have to be some kind of crackdown. There's going to be have to be some sort of like limit. I don't know when or in what form it will take, but it's going to have to, because one thing is that if, to be honest, if our government was functional, it would never have gotten this far. It would never have gotten this far because it's just too much. You know, it's just too much control that one entity has. Now, the good thing is that because it controls so much, it actually has a hard time controlling all of its moving parts. So it's not like they have total control over. Just remember, just because they control information doesn't mean they control what people actually think. That's an illusion. You know, I think that the conspiracy theories of the last like 5 years have kind of proven that it's really, really hard to control human thought. You know, it's really hard. Like, they're going to have to share that money with somebody because they can't just hoard it. Otherwise, it's useless. I really think that what everyone's doing right now is trying to hoard as much money as possible for the inevitable collapse. Yeah, the government corporations are like governments. The bigger they get, the more slips through the cracks. Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Cashel. You know, that's the way it works. So it's going to get interesting. I hope it doesn't get too bad, too much worse. But, you know, we'll see. Yeah, it is very dangerous. Yeah, it's very dangerous. It's dangerous for the economy. It's dangerous for the people. It's just dangerous, you know. Because what a government would, what the government used to do is when a company got too big, they would say you have to split. You have to split into two companies that have nothing to do with each other. You know, you just have to. You know, and it would crack down that way. But that takes people willing to do that. Now, that doesn't seem so impossible. You know, that doesn't seem so elapsable. It's weird, surreal to imagine America collapsing. Oh, no, it's not. America's economy has collapsed before. That's what the Great Depression was. It also collapsed in 2008. You know, we can survive an economic collapse. You know, it's just a matter of how things are rebuilt. That's the big thing. Right now, with the way things are, what will probably happen is there's going to be an economic collapse. The poorest people will notice. The poorest people will start to notice almost immediately. And then it will go up the chain. You know, a major pillar will fall. I'm betting AI. I'm betting on AI. I'm betting on a AI collapse. Because I can't think of a way that AI is going to work. I can see all kinds of ways AI could be beneficial for research. But as far as doing what they're selling it on, no, I don't see it. I don't see it. It's not, it's just not feasible. You know, with the amount of computing power that it fucking takes. What the fuck? Also, what's an economy with no workers look like? An economy needs a certain number of workers. Otherwise, it collapses. And we're not short on people. It's just that they don't want to pay. But they have to pay, otherwise the system doesn't work. I don't know why they have problems seeing that. But then again, as been proven, these people we think are like such brilliant business people aren't brilliant at all. They're largely lucky. You know, we're looking at a potential like fucking technology collapse. Yeah, the problem with AI isn't that it can replace a human. It's that a salesman can convince a boss to replace people with AI. Yeah, exactly, Tori. Yeah, exactly. You know, like that's the real problem. You know, and it's not like the AI isn't useful. It's just, what are they doing? This isn't like space travel. This isn't like getting to the moon. You know, it's not like the space race. This is a race to an ill-defined goal that nobody could agree on. With the space race, it was get to the moon. You could get to the moon. That's a finite problem. This AI thing, what's the problem it's trying to solve? And the answer seems to be, well, we have all these, we're tired of dealing with all these workers. And it's like, if you don't have workers, where's the money going to come from? The workers create the value. The workers create the value. If you don't have them, the work loses value. Oh, no, we'll have AI deal with it. How? Oh, well, it'll do better work. All right, and who's going to buy it? Businesses exist because people are putting money down on them. If you don't have customers or consumers, then there's only one place you can get money. Well, there are two places, technically. One, other companies. But then you're just shuffling money around. Is that going to work? Second place is the government. Second place is the government. Yeah, AI is a solution looking for a problem. And the problem is going to be it doesn't work. Those AI ads, those aren't for me and you. They're to other companies and the government. That's who they're trying to sell it all to. That's who they're really trying to rope in. Other big companies and the government. The problem is, once again, if you don't have enough people moving enough money around, and rich people can't move enough money around, your economy collapses. Oh, you're explaining the basics of federal tax budget to my personal finance students? Oh, yeah, there's an interesting subject. Yeah. Yeah, where you realize like how the budget is actually like parceled out and where the money comes from and all that jazz. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally Nvidia's business model now. I don't know if there may not be an Nvidia in the near future. Cuz they're making money now. But what happens when all the money is gone? Cuz it will run out. The investors will run out of money. They're going to want their returns. They're going to want to cash in their chips. You know, too much money has been put into it. Someone's going to call out. And then, just like in 2008, boom. And I just don't have the lack of soul. I just don't have the lack of soul to short the American economy. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm not predicting anything good. But we'll see. We've lucked out before, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Nvidia might actually outlast Nvidia when all is said and done. It's teetering. Yeah. Yeah, AMD may come out on top. Yeah, AMD may come out on top because of this. Like, we'll see how fucking things go, man. Because I don't know. You know? Because here's the other thing. Once the AI collapses and they divest and they liquidate everything, there's going to be a flood of fucking graphics cards on the market. A flood of them. And Nvidia is going to have to lower its prices. Because why pay full price for new when you can get the same thing for half the cost off the used market? That's going to happen. It's going to happen. There are too many fucking graphics cards and NVIDIA graphics cards involved in AI for it not to. I mean, there are going to be plenty of toys to play with in the future. You know, you're not going to be bored. I'll tell you that. You know, you're not going to be bored. Let's see if we can get away with playing this one. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to affect Taiwan.
Cause I'm a 21st century digital boy. I don't know how to live, but I got a lot of toys. My daddy's a lazy middle class intellectual. My mommy's on Valium, so ineffectual. 21st century digital core. 21st century screams for more. 21st century digital born. Everything I want, a digital boy. A life of mystery.
Yeah, let's watch another like classic 90s cyberpunky anthem-y kind of thing.
Oh yeah. It was a night, oh what a night, LA burning bright, oh what a night. I said yeah, come on, it make my world stand still. All riot, race, revolution, oh yeah. Here come the fire, the world burns still.
No, we don't need never. What we need is some wisdom.
This land, baby. Yeah, it's like a shock to the system. It feels good, well alright. Like a shock to the system. I say yeah, ain't it irate? It was a night, hell of a night, LA. It really was a water ride. I said yeah, come on, it made my life feel real. All the fear, police and civil corruption. Oh yeah, is there a man who would be king and the world stood still? Oh yeah, you can rock
Taiwanese PhDs are going to work on the Mandarin, that's for sure. They already know Mandarin.
like a shot to the
Mandarin's like
if you could.
kind of the official language of Taiwan.
Like a shot to the system. I say yeah, come on baby, shot to the system. It feels good, well alright. Like a shot to the system. I say yeah, come on baby. You can rock this land, baby. It's like a shot to the system. It feels good, well alright. It's like a shot to the system. I say yeah, ain't it irate? Shot to the system. It feels good, well alright. It's like a shot to the system. I say yeah, come on baby. Shot to the system. Loud, shot to the system, yeah. Shot to the system, yeah. That's a shot to the system. You could I could be king. Yeah, well, you could be king. I could be king. Well, you could be king. Say it louder, the world still burns.
No, most communication in Taiwan's done in Mandarin. I mean, there are Cantonese speakers, you know, but most of the official communication is done in Mandarin. Yeah, Cantonese is more Hong Kong. You know, and as for a cyberpunk setting, very simple. Think of a piece of high technology. a piece of technology that just does something immense, potentially world changing. Now think about how the street deals with it. What does the street do if that technology gets into their hands? That's cyberpunk. What do the punks do with it? Like, for instance, AI. What would punks do with AI? Yeah. It's very obvious. Yeah, that video is very obviously like inspired by Tetsuo the Iron Man. But that's how you make a cyberpunk setting. Think of high technology and then think about what the street does with it. Like in 2077, what is it? The relic. You get the relic. It's got someone's personality and memories stored on it. What happens when that hits the street? You get V. What's the piece of technology? What's the technology, and what happens when it gets to the streets? Do that exercise enough, you got a cyberpunk setting. High tech, low life. Let's see what. Family edit. We don't need a family edit. No, that's not right. Where is this damn thing? I know we got it. I know it exists. Let's see. Does this have the... No. Jesus, why is this... Where the fuck is this thing? Oh no, that's something else someone has done. All right, what's family edit? God damn it! I guess this is all we get. All we can.
听着，孩子，不是这样的，你错了。你停下来，什么都不用做，这就够了。山顶上的空气很稀薄，那是鹰生存的地方。
与其让我坐在湖边看鱼， 我倒是更想捕一只自己的回来。授人以鱼不如授人以渔。
I don't know what they've changed here, but like family edit, so I don't like it.
Оля недовольна Мерседесом. Коля недоволен лишним весом. Он и своей Маздой недоволен. Мерседес его устроил Олин. А я вам так скажу, а я вам так скажу. Я же вот езжу на Peugeot и не жужжу.
Well, they're working on the Neuromancer show now. Like, they're filming it.
То ли часто недоволен Олей, и зарплатой тоже недоволен. Крутятся как белки в колесе в нашем офисе, и недовольны все. А я вам так скажу, а я вам так скажу. Я же вот езжу на Peugeot и не жужжу. Жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу. Езжу на Peugeot и не жужжу. Жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу.
А я в пробке на тонировке, опускаю стекла нажатием кнопки. И что я вижу? А слева пыжик, рулю ближе к нему я для стыковки. В ее глазах читаю я вопрос Яси. Видать, я первый в ее жизни на С-классе. Я массе подарю развитие событий, но промолчу, что на С-классе я водитель.
А я вам так скажу, а я вам так
Well,
скажу.
it's a video from Leningrad's Tuesday.
Езжу на Peugeot и не жужжу. Жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу. Езжу на Peugeot и не жужжу. Жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу. Муж у Оли тоже недоволен. Он начальник Толин, Олин, Колин. Оля хочет вместо Мерса Бэху. От того, что просто делать. А я вам так скажу, а я вам так скажу. Я же вот езжу на Peugeot и не жужжу. Жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу. Езжу на Peugeot и не жужжу. Жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу. Жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу. Езжу на Peugeot и не жужжу. Жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу, жу-жу-жу-жу-жу.
All right, there's apparently a follow-up video that I've never seen.
我不喜欢太阳这么早就升起，来不及尝尽夜的美味。
只要一个瞬间，就足以尝到真正的美味，而且永远记住它。
难道说野兽们会这样表现吗？他对什么都不感兴趣，甚至给他送来食物的人。
女人只应当做一件事，积累能量，这是女人的使命。男人回到家里，就要拜倒在这个能量的源泉上，补充自己的力量。
力量在别人的血液里。
черный пакет, оставив след на губах, и тебя больше нет. Мотыльки летят на огонечке, больше нет тебя. Вот эта ночка. Мотыльки летят и сразу гибнут, а мне за тебя совсем не стыдно. Мотыльки
Ты не выходишь из головы, передо мной твои глаза. Мне не нужны эти мотыльки, я не хочу идти назад. Это гипноз, ты оставила мне свой парфюм. Море вопросов, но нету ответов, только шум. Мне либо забыть о тебе, либо же тебя заполучить, получить навек. Ты бы заменила весь кайф, ты бы заменила весь фейерверк. У меня дефицит тебя, да и, видимо, попал я крупно. Я не могу понять, хорошо или нет, то, что ты недоступна.
мотыльки летят на огонечке, больше нет тебя. Вот эта ночка. Мотыльки летят
The hell
и
happened
сразу
there?
гибнут, а мне за
Oh.
тебя совсем не стыдно. Мотыльки летят на огонечке, больше нет тебя. Вот эта ночка. Мотыльки летят и сразу гибнут, а мне за тебя совсем не стыдно. Мотыльки
That cat.
好一朵美丽的茉莉花，好一朵美丽的茉莉花，芬芳美丽满枝桠，又香又白人人夸。让我来将你摘下，送给别人家。茉莉花呀，茉莉花。
Let's see, what else is there? This one?
Напряги напрягли, достали, больше не берешь звонки. Москва из пробок лабиринт, а я вдобавок делаю мозги. И ты туру-ту-туру-турурум, влюбился в дуру. Туру-ту-туру-турурум, влюбился. Туру-ту-туру-турурум, влюбился в дуру. Туру-ту-туру-турурум, влюбился, дебил сам. Туру-ту-туру-турурум, влюбился в дуру. Туру-ту-туру-турурум, влюбился.
interesting. Huh. Well, yeah, it reminds me of panty and stocking. Yeah, you're right. It does. Like one of the things about cyberpunk is you have to think of technology coming from the other angle. Usually when we do science fiction, we're doing it from the point of view of, the pioneers, the explorers, the rich people, the people who have power. Um, Cyberpunk takes the opposite angle. It sees it from the perspective of people who have none of that. They have no power. They have no power. They have no money. What do they do in this highly technological world, to get by? It's an important question, especially since it looks like we're going to be living in it. That's one of the things that separates cyberpunk from the rest of science fiction. It's not about the shiny cybernetics. It's about the busted cybernetics. The ones that don't work quite right. Been through some shit, gotten beaten a bit. The cheap shit. You know, what happens to the world when like gene splicing becomes a real thing? And assume nothing is equally distributed. Yeah, you don't seem to see cyberpunk in rural towns. Um, because there's usually not enough punk there. Punk is in the cities. That's where shit really gets going. Yeah, you could definitely set a cyberpunk story in a rural town. You know, that's definitely worth doing. See, most cyberpunk assumes rural countrysides have been turned into wastelands. Yeah, it does. But like, yeah. But still an interesting, like, I mean, too oppressive because of how religious it is. Well, here's the thing about that. Religion in America moves hand in hand with industry. They, along with corporations, work to keep the people oppressed. You know, it's a very pessimistic. You got to get pessimistic. You know, you can pull out like a great, a good heroic win at the end, but until that happens, you got to stay pessimistic. You got to doomer it, kind of, you know, until you get to the end where you like, where you bust out the hope. Yeah, Mad Max is is kind of cyberpunk countryside, but not. Doesn't most of tech advancement go into agribusiness? Yeah, it does, actually. It does. I know people right now that are working on very, very viable methods of integrating AI with agribusiness. Like, that's gonna happen. AI will take over a lot of agribusiness. That will happen. You know, because that's got defined problems. That's got defined problems, and they still require human intervention. But like, I've seen some shit where I'm like, oh man, once this becomes widely adopted, like agribusiness is going to really change. And I don't know. And I don't know what shape it's going to take. But it's definitely something that's on my mind, like how technology is going to change rural areas, because it's going to. You know, that's an area where I think AI is actually going to win. I think self-driving cars are I don't think that's going to take over. It's too weird. You know, it causes people to lose control over something. It's not a good pitch. It's not a good sale. And it's the thing everyone's worried about. They're worried about that loss of control. Well, it's not. Here's the thing. It's not that it is too risky. It's that it feels too risky. Oh, the cyberpunk movie with that fucking fuck. I'll look it up. It's Runaway. That was what it was called. I was like, I knew it had a stupid name. It's called Runaway. Yeah, cities could have the infrastructure to it, but you're asking people to give up control of their car. That's what you're actually asking. That's not going to go over well. Where I think it could do well is AI buses. AI buses and trains could work. Because you already don't have control of that. You know, I think that people will not like it at first, but I think if it works, it'll happen. You know, just like I think AI will take over agribusiness. You know, it gives the owners it gives the capitalists more control over something that they usually don't have a lot of control over. Get to the point where runaway robots are the future Mexicans. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now, that's a potential idea. Oh yeah, another thing to keep in mind, Cyberpunk doesn't have superheroes. It has heroes, but not superheroes. Yeah, places I think AI can fucking succeed and fucking may. Public transportation, agribusiness, and surveillance. I think it can succeed in other areas too, but as far as like the vision of AI that is being sold to everyone, that's not gonna happen. I'm moving in between. Can you feel me in between? I'm moving in between. Can you feel me in between? Oh, education and learning spaces don't make much of an appearance in Cyberpunk. Yeah, because Cyberpunk usually assumes that all of that is collapsed. But you could absolutely do a Cyberpunk story in a school setting. You know, just remember that the students are the underclass. Yeah, it's kind of already taken over surveillance. Yeah. It's gonna be more so. Yeah, you work in retail and kids these days don't know how to sign their names. Yeah, but you could do one in a school setting. Like I said, just remember the students are the underclass. The underclassmen, they're they're your protagonists. Yeah, it's like like Battle Royale. You could do Battle Royale in Cyberpunk very easily. Yeah, education has been going downhill since the Bush era. Yeah, it has. Sounds like it could work. Yeah. Yeah, and to be honest, like one of the you could do a cyberpunk story set in like rural Asia or in the Asian school system, one of the Asian school systems. Now, a lot of kids these days don't know how to write cursive. They don't know how to type either, which is really scary. Typing, in my opinion, is now an essential skill. And I worry about that. I worry about how badly the American school system is failing the future generations. Yeah, cursive has been dying out. Might change if PCs become cheaper. Well, the problem is that man. Yeah, a lot of people got their kids tablets because those were cheaper, but it's but if the future jobs are going to be tech related, that's going to require typing, for the higher level stuff. Your ability to communicate cannot be understated. They only wrote in cursive? Oh, interesting. But like the ability to communicate, it cannot be understated. It's one of and the ability to communicate has always been the purview of the liberal arts. Which have been going down in both quality and appreciation, which is really fucked up. The liberal arts are also called the humanities for a reason. I don't know what the future is going to actually look like. I only have these brief glimpses of where I think things are heading. But I don't like to think about the future for too long because it gets fundamentally upsetting. Because I can see how things are going to go wrong, but I can't see how things are going to go right. But the good thing is that things will go right. Things go right and wrong all the time. It's happening now. You know. And I worry about it, but I try not to ruminate on it because it's out of my hands. It's out of my direct control. Yeah, the arts have been going downhill. Yeah, since Reagan, to be fair, to be totally honest. You know, they've been trying to destroy intellectualism in America for quite some time, and that's starting to take its toll. In many ways, we are living in the hell that Republicans have created. We are living in the hell that Republicans have created. I hope that we will soon reverse that course. You know, I really do hope that we reverse that course. It's going to be a lot of work. And I just don't know what to say to people to help that changeover happen. Because it'll be a huge cultural shift. We'll all play a part in it. We all play a part in it, but we won't know what that is until the work is done. We won't know it until it's hindsight. Until then, the only thing I could think of saying is work on and defend the thing that matters to you. You know, if that's art, there you go. If it's literature, there you go. If it's science, there you go. The future's going to need as many people to be the best versions of themselves as they can be. AI doomerism, yeah, it's hard. Because what AI really has revealed is that they want to get rid of the human element. You can't make a world so miserable that no one wants to live in it. They'll just start killing themselves. The only way I know to counteract doomerism is to appeal to their higher nature and their individual talents. You know, because those are things that people find worth doing in and of themselves. But everyone's got a different one. Everyone's got different talents. Everyone's drawn to slightly different things. And they have to find ways to explore and express that if we're gonna counter if you want to counteract doomerism. That's where hope lies. You know. Like one exercise I often do is I abandon hope. It seems counterintuitive. Okay, there is no hope. There is no great grand future. You know, we're all fucked. Well, what now? And actually really sitting with that feeling. Well, what now? You know, well, what would you do if the consequences didn't matter? You know, because we're all fucked and doomed anyway. What would you do? Not what would you do in the moment of liberation? You know, because you do all sorts of crazy things. But after that, after the catharsis, what do you do? And say killing yourself is off the table for the purposes of the exercise. Yeah, it means letting your students recognize their talents, even students that have asshole tendencies. Yeah. Because each of us has to start to understand who we are if things are going to get better. And some people are just going to be assholes. I wish I knew what to say about that. But I don't have anything. You know, part of the role of a teacher is to teach a student to be their best. But sometimes someone's best is not going to be as good as another one's. Like, that just has to be accepted. Because it's going to be those people who have an urge towards doing their best, no matter how good or not good it is, where the future really lies. You know, yeah, some students are just better students than others. Some students are better at certain things than other students are. You know, if there was one thing if there was one thing I wish I could remove, It's the stigma of being held back a grade. I actually don't think that you should be graded on. I don't think that your school grade. I don't think school grades should exist. I think grading on proficiency should exist. Like some kids are just not good at math. Others are excellent at it. And but then again, I have my problems with the way the American school system teaches math because I think it's stupid. Because there are tons of people who are actually really, really good at math who think that they are awful at it. Neither do a lot of teachers. Yeah, fair, right? Yeah, there's another problem. But that's kind of like, that's an out of your control problem. You can only deal with how good a teacher you are. You know. But like, for example, I really believe that like, oh, isn't they don't like the concept of grading. Yeah. I'm of the opinion that there should really only be 3 grades: fail, pass, and high pass. Fail means do it again. You know, that's all that means. You didn't get it. You didn't get it, so you're doing it again. Eventually, it will stick. Eventually, with most students, it will stick. You'll see a lot of people go a lot farther, a lot faster. That's actually, I know we don't have a lot of parents here, but I'm going to drop my trick for helping kids with their homework. And it's a trick. It's a very good one. Yeah, a lot of parents are even dumber than the kids. Yeah. But I'm not worried about those kids. I'm not worried about those kids. You got a kid who's struggling. Here's what you do. You got to do it every day. You got to do it every day. But you know how they're always like, oh, you got to do this many hours of homework, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. You sit the kid down with the homework. You say, okay, get as far as you can get in 10 minutes. Just get as far as you can. Don't worry. If you're worried about having the wrong answer, just give an answer. Let them do that. And then you spend 10 to 15 minutes going over it. You mark down everything that's wrong that you caught. Only consult the book in the eventuality of an argument. That when they say, no, it's right, you go, no, it's wrong. Then you check the book. But until then, you graduated high school. Didn't you? You can help a third grader with their work. You know those answers. And it's important not to take longer than a half hour on any subject. You mark it down. They answer. You go over it. Everything that you caught was wrong. You give it back to them and you say, okay, these are the ones that I know are wrong. I want you to try again. I want just going over those ones that you got wrong. I want you to try again. And once that's done, stop. They don't have to get every question right. And if they're like, I don't know the answer, you can go like, okay, read the book. Find the answer in the book. Or Wikipedia. Find the answer, write it down if you don't know. But don't linger too long on any subject, somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes a subject. If it takes less time, good. You're done. You're done with that subject if it takes less time. You're just done. But you do it with the kid. Always. Get in the habit of doing it with you so that they don't wander off. Forty hours a week. Bullshit. Wrong. Oh, and here's another thing that's really important to keep in mind when you're helping a kid with a homework. Your goal is not A. Your goal is C+, B-. That's your goal. That's your goal as the tutor instructor. We do all this shit about like, oh, well, they got to get A, so they got to get everything right. Bullshit. Wrong. You learn with the kid. If they do better, then they do better. Your job is pass. Your job is pass. But you got to put the hours in, bro. But I'm Asian. Hey, the kid wants to be a perfectionist. That's one thing. My opinion, you don't force a kid to get an A. Because one of the things that a kid needs to learn is that it will end. There is a stopping point. There is a stopping point. And that stopping point is when you get it. Or roughly the same time every night. Don't go over. If you've only got 2 hours to do it with the kid, then only do it for 2 hours. you got an hour, same thing. Start on time, end on time. It's not worth it otherwise. Start on time, end on time. Otherwise, you're just causing them to like fucking burn out. And the last thing you want is for a student to give up. Like, that is the last thing you want. I don't even remember what fucking subjects I was any good at in school. I was terrible in all of them. Emotional damage.
What the heck? So many people in Asia complained it was too easy, so they made this. A leaf. Was it poisonous? Finally, some action.
Steven, when you get so fat.
Emotional damage!
You want some therapy?
Yeah. We don't need perfect, we need good. Yeah, we don't need perfect, we need good. You know? It's better than good, it's good enough. Yeah, it's better than good, it's good enough. You know, like really, really, really important. I will send you to Jesus. Oh. Okay. All right. I think that's good for now. We've been streaming for like 2 hours. There's a Hi, Massimo. Puppy looking at me. Doesn't know what's going on. Hey, doggy. Oh, you just gonna sleep there? You're gonna sleep there on the pile of blankets? All right. Well, you got 45 minutes before I have to send you back up to your fucking house. Okay. All right, that's a good note to end on. Until next time, which will probably be tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Obviously, Cisco Inferno. Remember, say Nanai. Love you very much. Belch. I'll check y'all later. Y'all take care. Before we go, what do you think Mossy calls me? I don't know. Uncle? Human? Other human? I don't know. Yeah, we do need plumbers and mechanics and things like that. It's all good stuff. All right.